What we doing, man? It's your boy Lil Ynt, and I'm live right now with BlaiseUp.
Who is YNT, man?
Man, Ynt is, you know, the young profile individual that's real diverse, different. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like nobody.
A lot of people don't know this, man. You've been grinding for a minute now, man. How long have you been doing music, bro?
I dropped my first official video 4 years ago. I dropped my first song about 7, 8 years ago. So I've been doing this damn near a decade now.
Pussy nigga finger fuck you with the pistol hard to the bone gristle. Where he at? Walking around, Waka Flocka, walking dead, said it best. What you doing? What we doing? Get into it, cage leak a bumming fluid.
Man, there was a time where you went all the way up and the epidemic happened. So how did that play into effect of you becoming getting that fan base, man?
Just, you know, playing your cards right, like you gotta stay in their face even when you're not doing good. You know what I'm saying? You can't let stuff like the pandemic or whatever, you can't let that stop the music. You know what I'm saying? Because the music business is still gonna roll with or without the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay focused and give my fans what they deserve from me. You feel me?
So 8 years ago you was doing music, man. What was you doing 10 years ago?
I was in a project. Being bad as hell. Shit, still doing music though. I always had like my microphone or whatever. I started out like that. I started out in the project, getting everybody together, starting a little rap group, putting everybody in the booth, getting everybody a chance, you know what I'm saying, to do music or whatever. But I found a liking into music myself, you know what I'm saying?
So where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
That's good. That's a good question. I'm definitely gonna have some businesses, regardless of what. I'll probably be up there with the greats in 10 years.
For sure, say less. If you could change anything from the past, what would it be?
If I could change anything from the past, I would change like getting to know certain people. Like I don't know, it's like when you meet certain people, you know, you just bring your vibe around. It's different in the long run because they feel like that's just YNT. That's just, you know, they don't really look at what you could be or what, you know, who you really are. You feel me? So I'll take that, but definitely meeting certain people and being around certain vibes that could throw you off, you know.
If you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
I would have told my younger self to chill out. I never really had like I never really had too many legal problems like that, but I was a hothead at my age because I grew up in Tallahassee, you know what I'm saying? So it's a fast environment. It's people down there that's gonna size you up. You know, you're gonna have all that kind of stuff. So I would have told my younger self to chill out, because man, I used to be worse. I'm humble now.
From Tallahassee to Florida, man. How did that start? How did you come to Florida, bro?
Well, Tallahassee is the capital of Florida, but
for sure.
Coming down south,
yeah.
I came down here when my mother passed away from cancer. She passed away 4 years ago. I ended up coming down because she had a friend taking care of her, so I ended up staying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never leave, so this was like home for me. And then, you know, I popped out with the music shit, and it been up ever since, really.
So when you came down here, was you in Brevad or was you in Miami?
I was in Brevad when I came down here.
So you've been in Brevad for a day, right?
Yeah.
Shoot.
A lot of people ain't know I stayed down here though. Like a lot of people thought I stayed in like Orlando.
A lot of people thought that, right? No cap. A lot of people thought that. But I'm like, cause I always see you in Brevad, so I'm like, no, who is from here?
Yeah,
I didn't even know about Tallahassee.
Yeah, I'm from Tallahassee. I just came down like a minute ago, and I just been here ever since. You feel me?
So how is it different? Cause I did an interview not too long ago with somebody. They're from what is it? Michigan. And they said it's cold down there. When they came here, they thought they was gonna see fast car, all those and that. They like, Brevad is the country, bro.
Brevad, like the difference from Brevad and where I'm from, you can actually grow up here. Like you can grow up here and last long.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, a lot of us don't last long. You know what I'm saying? So for a person to last long or be out here or be, you know, able to tell a story, it's kind of special because shit, where we from, we got people dying at 13, 14, shit. I'm talking about you could be talking to somebody one day, next day they dead. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like I done lost niggas like that. Like I was talking to one of my partners. He went to the fair. He died. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's tragedy up there. Like down here, like you'll hear about shit. You know, deaths, but up there it's a lot of tragedy in the city. You know what I'm saying? And shit, this small city, this shit ain't like they not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's two different kind of settings. You know what I'm saying? This is more like retirement, chill, get your money, and then go out of town. But up there's like survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? So it's you definitely gonna have controversy all the time in the hood.
Describe a day in your life from like the time you wake up, living in Brevad, actually in Florida. From the time you wake up, you know, it can be any time frame in your life. Describe one day in your life.
Shit, getting up, school. You feel me? Because I'm still in school. You feel me? I'm trying to finish up that shit because I didn't. That's another thing, you know. I'm fixing that step. You know what I'm saying? I'm finishing school. I'd probably start off my morning doing that. I probably bounce from that. I got my own home studio. You feel me? I probably write a couple hits. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one fly the most, I probably lay it down. You know, some shit like that. Spend time with my family, my son. You know what I'm saying? We love to eat good, so I'm definitely eating all the damn time. I'm a chef too. You feel me?
For sure. As a person that lost a mom, one thing I didn't really know her. Because I only heard what people told me of her.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, how did that mold you to becoming the artist that you need to be?
It definitely made me stronger. I feel like it ain't shit that I can't go through now. Like, literally, I knew my mother. I lost her at 17, so we really was close. And that's like my twin, you feel me? So that's like, I don't know, it just feel like it's a lonely feeling. And it's like, you never know what to expect in life, so you gotta always be strong no matter what. That's definitely what it taught me. Like with the rap shit and all that, like, you know, getting around some of these famous niggas and people, you gotta be strong individual, because a lot of these people playing it fake, you know what I'm saying? They got agendas and shit like that. So that situation right there it molded me, man. I feel vibes. You know, it just, you know, made me a stronger thinker, you know what I'm saying?
So with this being said, man, what is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear? Shit. Death. Death is the scariest shit, because I don't know if I'm gonna meet a God. I don't know if I'm gonna go to heaven or hell.
Yeah,
all I know is what the Bible telling us, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm telling you, bro. It's one of the realest thing I ever heard, man. So what do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for like how loyal I am, and everything that I can teach a person. Like I can, like anybody that hung around me, they learned something. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that hung around me, they know I'm loyal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to the T with everything. And I want to be known for my music. You feel me? I've been doing it so long. That's why I stand out. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to be remembered for all that right there.
For any young person that will see you on BlaiseUp, on TV, you dig, wherever we send this interview, man, what do you want them to see when they look at you?
Definitely got to see what I've been through. I know I look good, but I've probably been through more shit than half the people I know. You know what I'm saying? And shit, still going through it, but I'm a perfect example of you could make it out. You got a chance, you know.
Sure.
I'm not saying that I made it out. I made it out of where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm still alive, you know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of partners on the way, you feel me? But, you know, when you look at me, definitely look at and see my pain. I don't rap like a lot of sad music, but I done been through it, you know? I done been through it.
Man, when I came to, I'm like, okay, it's only Ynt. Okay, I see something different, because I've been to parties before epidemic. I host parties, I DJ parties. I look at them. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of artists sometimes, even at a time in your time where you had a lot of people around. And as you get in where you need to be, as God is forming you to get to where you need to be, you started seeing like these people, okay, if I'm going there, I don't really need these people.
Right.
They finish this, man. Life is
temporary. Definitely. This shit all temporary. So while you here, you definitely want to leave a mark. You know what I'm saying? While you here, you want to do as much as you can to help society, help this shit, help shape it, because it get worse by the years. You know, life is good, definitely. I ain't gonna say it's all bad. You know, life is full of loops and goddamn loops and circles. So you think you ain't gonna go through nothing else? Shit, hey.
something else coming.
Something else coming. It's always coming.
All right, man. All right, everybody. You heard it, man. My name is Blaise.
It's Lil Ynt.
And this was One-on-One
with BlaiseUp.
Plug on the low, gotta keep it